Hi everybody, welcome to some great dance music by a great dance Romanian, all the way from Romania today, artist called Vescan. Now, featuring in this video is Maia Beldo, and it's called Lata Ma Luma. And if memory corrects me, it's Forgive Me World, which that's what it means in English. I have the lyrics in front of me in English. We're going to watch a very compelling video because this artist Vescan is multi-layered. He crosses over from rapping, soft rapping, to rap pop, then rap and pop, and then into dance music, EDM, that kind of thing. So he's multi-layered, and the great thing about him is he's never boring. All his videos are phenomenal. As always, welcome Vescan from Romania, and a little bit of bio about the man himself. And I just have to bring it up because I've got so many artist research in front of me. I'm like, which one is it? But it's this one. It's Daniel Leonard Vescan. Wow. From Romania, known by the stage name of Vescan, a rap hip-hop singer. In 2006, he debuted in music as part of the band Reveres, together with his friend Marius Chirin. Together, they released the first album titled Learn, Smile, Live, which contains tracks with bands such as Camouflage and Personnel. After the breakup of the band, he chose to start a solo career and ended up collaborating with many artists. 2 years later, Vescan released the first album of his solo career, Dans Se Pose Fichi. The album contained 19 tracks and had many collaborations with artists such as Andy Demetrio, Daniel Nicola, DJ Wicked, DJ Twist, Fele, Katana, and many more. In 2009, he released an album called Oche Strassi, together with DJ Wicked, which included only 6 songs. It's been inspired by the problems of everyday life, and he collaborated with Bimenu Mixel and Ligia Moldovan. Now in 2010, Vescan together with Ligia started the Crazy Like material, which is promoted through the video of the song Ultima Player, designed by Creative Monkeys, and in 2011 went on to do 2 songs, One Life and Spuma Lume, with videos. He went on in 2013 with major success behind him. He released Multa Bafta together with Mako. The next collaboration the artist has in the same year is with Camelia Hora. He went on to 2014, where he won his first trophy at the Romanian Music Awards RMA Brasov in the category Strongest Message with the song Pose the Album in collaboration with Melina. So he went from nothing to winning one of the most prestigious awards in his country for music, and that's why I want him on my channel, because you're going to see the capabilities he has with this video. And right up to now, he's released different songs. So let's get going with this particular one, featuring Maia Beldo, Lata Ma Lume, which everybody means Forgive Me World. Take it away, Vescan.
Iartă-mă, lume, dacă mai poți. Iartă tu, iartă pentru tot. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici n-am știut. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă mai poți. Iartă tu, iartă pentru tot. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici n-am știut.
Iartă-mă, lume, că sunt doar un om defect, exact ca tine, astăzi prost, mâine deștept. Iartă-mă, lume, că nu sunt perfect și că nici măcar nu încerc. Iartă-mă, lume, că m-am împiedicat de greșeli pe care le-am tot repetat. Iartă-mă, lume, că tot n-am aflat de ce viața asta e un puzzle complicat. Iartă-mă, iubire, că n-am ce să ofer. nici măcar jumate din cât tu ceri. Iartă-mă că ai bătut la ușa mea și cu zâmbetul pe buze am zis papa. Acum iartă-mă tu, străinul din oglindă. Da, tu, domnul, nimic nu mă schimbă, că doar tu știi că am dezamăgit în general toți oamenii pe care i-am iubit, așa că
iartă-mă, lume, dacă mai poți. Iartă tu, iartă pentru tot. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici n-am știut. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă mai poți. Iartă tu, iartă pentru tot. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici n-am știut.
iartă-mă, lume, că sunt doar un trecător, exact ca tine, în trenul vieții, călător. Iartă-mă, lume, credeam că e mai ușor pe scena vieții tale să fii cel mai bun actor. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă am lăsat portofelul uneori să murdărească caracterul. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici tu n-ai știut. Iartă-mă, inimă, că știm cât e de greu să ne înțelegem cu dezordinea din capul meu. Iartă-mă dacă nu am reușit să-mi fac părinții mândri cât de mult mi-aș fi dorit eu. Acum hai să vorbim, străinul din oglindă. Tic-tac, tic-tac, anii trec, ne schimbă. Iartă-mă, lume, că am îmbătrânit și uneori pare că n-am învățat nimic.
Iartă-mă, lume, dacă mai poți. Iartă tu, iartă pentru tot. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici n-am știut. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă mai poți. Iartă tu, iartă pentru tot. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă m-am pierdut pe drumuri de care nici n-am știut. Lume, tu iartă. Iartă-mă, tu iartă. Iartă-mă, lume, dacă ți-am greșit. Iartă-mă dacă destul n-am iubit.
Something tells me that's just going to be part one. There'll be a part two for that. Veskin, it's absolutely thrilling to put you on my channel. That was entertaining. That was almost cinematic. Well, it was. And epic. Epic on a major pop dance music scale. It really is. That's what I say to everybody. He's got multi-layers. He's extraordinarily handsome. He's got what he has lyrically. He's got what he has musically. You mix it all up. He presents himself well. He looks good in videos. And he's a bit of an actor as well. So he has the whole entertainment package. And I can only say, Veskin, when it comes to your music, I think a lot of people are going to start following you. I predict for 2023, you will be on the tip of most people's tongues musically when it comes to referring to, you know, what kind of dance music do you like? Oh, I discovered this guy from Romania on CC Euro Pop Music's channel. So you have to like and subscribe for that. But I think a lot of people will, Veskin. Absolutely incredible. As I said, let's get into the lyrics. I'll bring them up now. And it's called Forgive Me World. It begins, forgive me world if you still can. You forgive for all. Forgive me world if I get lost on the road that which I did not even knew about. Forgive me, world, if you still can. You forgive you all. Forgive me, world, if I get lost on the road for which I did not even know about. So, if it's forgive me, world, is it about himself? Is it about a situation? Has he done something where he feels his life has pushed him so hard against the wall, almost like the fist coming towards you? And it's a realization that I need to break free, I can't take anymore, and he's done something. There's a travesty that he's done towards somebody, towards the situation, towards himself. Because in the video, when you see him going around with the wheels and his little items, his personal items, that to me, we've heard in English, the weight of the world on your shoulders. But for me, that is carrying everything that is personal and precious to you has become a burden to you. And why is that? There's lots of unanswered questions. He continues, forgive me, world, I'm just broken human, just like you today, stupid, and tomorrow smart. Forgive me, world, because I'm not perfect, and I'm not even trying. Forgive me, world, I've stumbled off mistakes I keep repeating. Forgive me, world, because I don't know why this life is a complicated puzzle. It seems to me it's a biographical song, and this is all about Veskin. Veskin, you've been through a lot mentally, it's obvious, and you either didn't accept yourself physically and mentally, and you felt you weren't attractive to people, you weren't attracting people, so both ways, and you just felt like you were the loner and nobody thought or acted like you. Well, Veskin, I'm going to say you're one of millions of people around the world who have been in that situation, are going through that situation, will go through that situation, and will always come across somebody who is walking towards that. Why? It's about belief, self-confidence, who you are. And he's asking for forgiveness, so he must have taken drugs, he must have taken drink, went through a crazy time, hated the world, hated people, hit out at everybody, and he's dragging all the way on this journey. And I think he's going all the way back to the beginning of where a certain place at a certain time the madness began for him. And that's what the journey is in the video. And the forgiveness is along this journey, along life, along where he's got today in his happy place. Before that, he hurt an awful lot of people, and he's asking for forgiveness. I think I'm getting pretty close, because he continues, forgive me, love, that I have nothing to offer, even half from that for which you want. Forgive me that you've knocked on my door, and I, with a smile on my face, I said goodbye. Sometimes you have to say goodbye, Veskin. If people arrive at your door and they want a piece of you and you just mentally cannot give anything because you need that energy that you would give to a person for yourself to become yourself, you need that space. You have to have it. At least you recognized it and said goodbye and didn't bring somebody into the situation where you'd hurt them. And a lot of people do, because they think that little comforting hug and kiss and physicalness is what you need. It isn't. Sometimes you have to say goodbye. You need me time, space time. So he says, now forgive me, stranger in the mirror. Yes, yes, you, Mr. Nothing Changes Me. So he looks in the mirror and he's hitting out at himself and he says, you never change. You always think the same. You always will be. If God made us perfect, what a boring world. I always say this. If we were meant to be like each other, how boring. If we were like the next person, how boring. We always punish ourselves because we go through upsets, we hurt people. Sometimes though, what you need to do is to forgive yourself, Veskin. Not be angry at yourself and say things like, Mr. Nothing, you are a something. You're not a nothing. So change the negative into a positive, Veskin, and you will move forward. Because he continues for all the forgive me's, for what I've mentioned before, and he continues, forgive me, hard because I know how difficult it is to understand the mess in my head. Exactly. And if you're in a place where your head is messed up, true friends, true family will always forgive you and say, look, we go through that too. I think in countries like Romania, men are not as open as they are in England, Ireland. And I always meet people from Ukraine, Romania, Poland, Russia, and different places of a similar mentality where they punish themselves. They cannot release and talk to people, and like a big balloon full of air, deflate, because it's not considered strong if you become like that and talk. You just to and walk on. But you're proving you need forgiveness because by being like that, you've been angry towards everybody. And it just says, finishing, forgive me, you forgive, forgive, you forgive the world I failed you, forgive I did not love you. Well, there's an old saying as well, and I'll finish it on this. If you don't love yourself first, Veskin, you can never love anybody else. So learn to love yourself first. I enjoyed that song and I loved that video. I hope you liked my interpretation. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe. Come on, Romania, all my videos are in your language, all of them on my channel. So come and find some new music. Take care.